ask me, can I love? But it's not for free. My demons in my ocean and they grab on me. Sitting in my darkness just out of reach. I can see you in my dream, my final fantasy.
All right. I think we are live. What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here, bringing to you guys my reaction / review of One Piece manga chapter 1176. Now, I had just seen that the chapter had just came out. I literally was relaxing. I was chill. I was kind of hoping I could wait until tomorrow to read it instead because, I just covered JJK, got the reaction up. I was like, you know what? Let me enjoy Crystal Palace right now, putting belt to ass on Spurs to make up for the fact that my team, Man United, unfortunately got a big L on our hands against Newcastle. I was about to start up the fire red and everything, but I said, you know what? Nah. Let me check one more time, just in chance of a chapter coming out today. Chapter is, in fact, out 1176. We have the cover of Weekly Show and Jump out right now at this moment in time. About to tap into it, bro. It's about to be time, man. Let me see who's in chat right now. I see Scrapple Defense. What's going on, fam? Let me know who's here right now watching at this moment in time. We're about to get into the chapter in just a second. Obviously, I want to be able to see what's going on this week, coming off the events that we got into the last chapter, which, bro, we were told since time Oda was going to say that we were getting the weekly cover jump. And it's going to be madness, bro. Cheesecakes, what's good? Winston, what's good, bro? We in here, man. We in here, bro. But as I said, yeah, we got the cover jump this week. Last chapter was a huge one that was there. All the stuff that's setting up for this week, between Emu realizing the fact that, not just Ragnar really, but, Needhog, I should say, and stuff with the name, was in fact on Elbaf. We know that's Loki. The bigger the person is, giant, ancient giant, no matter what it is, they're going to be crazy with that fruit. Loki looks insane. The moment that we got also with Ripley too, seeing Nika before our eyes and everything was so beautiful. I don't know what's going to mean, though, for Summers. I don't know if Summers is out of here, but we have to see, man. D-Law, what's good, fam? What's good, fam? But yeah, let me just close this off real quick, and we'll go into this chapter right now. And let's see what this chapter is heading for, man. So without further ado, let's get into it. By the way, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We cover One Piece every single week. When a new chapter drops, we are here. Make sure you're subbed up. Like the stream as well. Helps out a lot. If you're watching on the VOD, shout out to the VOD gang. Like the VOD as well. Helps out a lot. With that being said, let's go, man. What's good? Hey, bro. We chilling, man. By the way, because I'm not going to be able to keep up with updates, what's going on with the Spurs and Crystal Palace game, anyone that is a footy fan, let me know right now who can let me know what's going on with the scores and stuff while we're streaming everything. I would greatly appreciate that, man. So, yeah, let's go into over here. Let me do this. Bang. We got this. Hopefully, it'll capture everything that I need right here for the setup and stuff. And what a cover we got this week. I don't know if this is exactly the one that's on the cover of Jump, because usually sometimes we don't get the covers all the time. We only just get the little thing, whatever, for it. But this looks fire. This right here, this looks good, man. And I love the fact that we also, like, I know I'm so used to now, like, the fact that Jimbe is part of the Straw Hats, but whenever I see, like, these color spreads and stuff, for whatever reason, I don't feel like we get to see a lot of him and everything. But this is dope, though, man. This is dope. We got him in there, of course. The entirety of the crew. Luffy dead center. Sanji, Zoro right in the corners. Robin and Nami, fantastic as always. Chopper, we need some W's along your way, man. I know people want to put you on the rotisserie and all that, but we need you to step up. Same thing with Usopp. Franky, we hope in due time is going to be the same thing too. And then, yeah, Volume 12 Recreation. That is a good catch. Please, that's a good catch. I actually would never have been able to think about that right there. Because I forgot that one cover. You know the one I'm talking about with the 4 Yonkos? I think it was a Volume 25 and then reenacted again for like a later volume and stuff, right? The volume that is Logtown and Reverse Mountain. Okay, that's actually kind of fire. It kind of does, though. That's actually really cool, man. Holy. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's supposed to be the Sunny in the back. It would have been cool. If that was the Mary, it would be even more fire just because of obvious reasons and stuff. But yeah, here we go, man. Let me turn this page. Okay, and then we got over here the live action, which, by the way, let me know right now, both in the chat right now live, and of course, if you're watching this on the VOD within the comments, let me know if you guys would be down to see a One Piece Season 2 live watch through on Twitch, because I'm very interested in doing that again. I did it technically for the first half of Season 1 when it was coming out, and then I kind of watched the rest on my own and stuff, but I'm definitely down. Like, listen, if the anime, or so say the manga, if the manga goes on a break week and it's the week it comes out and all the episodes are out, I'm down to do like a whole day watch through. No cap. So if you're down for that, you let me know, man. Arnav, what's good, fam? Hey, Commodore, can you give your predictions on who you think will place high in the global popularity poll? Thank you for reminding me about that, Arnav, because I had to put my third vote in for today. The first day, I actually voted Law, my favorite character in the series, outside of the main guys and stuff. I voted Loki day 2, and day 3 I'll post afterwards when I get a chance. But in terms of who I think is going to place highly in the global ones, I think... I'm going to say, outside of the main characters, in terms of the other guys, I think Loki's going to place pretty high, I would imagine, especially coming off the backstory and what he's doing right now. I think he's going to go up quite a bit. I think Law's going to still have a good placement. I might not be as high as what I would like, but he'll probably be up there. In terms of other characters, Rox will probably be high up. That I can almost guarantee. Rox will definitely be... If Rox has a super high placement, Japan loves the dude. But globally, I expect the characters that we all love are going to be up there and stuff. So like the Roxes, the Lokis are going to be in there. So yeah. So other than that, you guys kind of know the obvious of who's going to be in there. But yeah, a whole day watch through would be like 8 hours for season 2. It would be. The only way I can switch that up is if I do something like I do half the season in one day and half the season next day. So you guys let me know. I'll probably put a poll in the community tab so you guys can see for yourselves. But like to get your own chip in, your opinion and stuff on it. But yeah. Because I think it's 8 episodes to season 2. Is episode 2 gonna be season 2? Yo, I voted Law first, then you went Robin, then Luffy. You know what my thing is? There's a part of me that should be voting for the Luffys and Robins, but I feel like Robin I will be voting. But the thing is, it's like with Luffy and Zoro and them guys, they got it handled. Right? They got the people they're gonna be voting for. The ones I'm putting votes in for, like Ace, I'm going to be putting my votes in for. Yamato, I know for a fact I'm putting my votes in for. I'll vote for the characters I know that are my goats. You know what I'm saying? I've arrived. No, you're good. Scale, we haven't even gotten started yet, so don't worry, you're good. You can vote for Gil. Hey, shout out to Gil, bro. 8 episodes, an hour each. Oh, it is, though. Yeah, we're probably going to... Ooh, that's going to be tough. Unless I was to do like an episode a day. That would be tough. Because you know what it is, bro? Because I have people asking if I'm going to do discussion and stuff to talk about the live season and stuff for that for season 2. But it's like, bro, it's like I can't like consume all that in one day unless I'm like running through skipping parts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, this should be coming out weekly. I'm going to be keeping it a buck, bro. This should be coming out weekly. I don't want all 8 episodes out at the same time. Because it's like, bro, it's like it's going to come and go. You know what I mean? It's going to come and go. I'm glad they're going to be promoting and stuff this time around compared to how season 1 went because of obviously the strikes and stuff that were going on. But it's like, bro, I don't know, man. I think they should really make it weekly if you want to keep this thing going around. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget Steel Ball Run later this month. That is something I need to do for sure. So likely 2 episodes per stream. That could be an idea, Scale. That could be an idea. I'm definitely going to keep... You know what? I'll write a poll up at the end of the stream today and we'll do it. Because when's season 2 coming out? Exactly in March. What day is it coming out exactly? Is it this upcoming Friday? Because I actually don't remember, but you'll let me know. But anyways, let's get into the chapter. Here we go. So hopefully, let me actually, one sec. Let me just fix this so you guys have a better little thing for the chapter and stuff so you can kind of see what the heck's going on without any problems per se. Let me get that. All right. This should be good enough. I think this is good enough for you guys. All right. Tuesday morning? Oh, hell no. That's not happening for sure. I'm working, bro. I'm working class. What the hell are you talking about Tuesday morning? Are y'all dead ass? Is it on a Tuesday? Yo, who decides these things? Yo, I'm not even looking at the page right now just yet because I'm focused on what... Yo, they talking about on a Tuesday? Nah, man. Netflix is bugging, bro. They are big bugging, bro. Nah, man. A Tuesday? Who does that? Anyways, let's go into the chapter. We got bigger fish to fry. Here we go. Loki's through the DM roars out. By the way, again, like I said, if anyone who's watching Premier League football and stuff is watching the Crystal Palace and Tottenham Spurs game, let me know, please, how the score is going for the game, because I was very cozy watching a little hate watch and stuff, but we're here, man. So anyways, Loki's thorium. How y'all pronounce that? How y'all pronounce that, bro? Bro, I'm outraged. Absolutely. Who the hell decides putting shit on a Tuesday? You know how crazy you gotta be? Brother, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. What is the game plan, bro? This is why I'm so glad Netflix didn't get their hands on HBO, because I would have been sick to my stomach, bro. Game of Thrones was with those bums, bro. Anyways, Loki's throatium roars out. Ow! It's one hell of a party over there, huh, Franky? Which means we're probably going to see who I think we're going to see. We haven't seen in a minute, though. Surely, right? They should release it Saturday, Sunday. Should have been. Should have been. Chapter 1176, With Pride. By the way, let me know how the audio and stuff sounds, if we're not too loud or whatever, because I'm trying to fix up the mic and stuff after. But yeah, just let me know how that is. And here we go. Oh, yeah, we are going to see them. It's been so long, bro. Even though they've been on the island with us for a minute, we haven't seen them like in quite some time. So that's good to see, man. Shout out to Lilith, and hopefully I see my daughter soon with Bonnie, man. What are you doing, Lilith? Isn't Vegapunk in that box? Yeah, so we did. We were told before that the reason that they brought that box, that's the clone from like 20-something years ago, which is going to allow them to bring back Vegapunk, I guess, in that state pretty much. So it's a good thing I unloaded it near the school. These are Omni Draw Converters, ODCs for short. So Omni Draw Drain Converters, ODC. Okay, so she brought the ODCs. Fair enough. Fair enough. Listen, at the end of the day, I know how people are gonna feel about the idea of Vegapunk coming back, potentially Kuma coming back. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. The people that are gonna cry and bitch and moan about this stuff are the people who don't be reading the series whatsoever. They just see the spoilers, they hear from what their friends are hearing about the chapters, and they make the opinions for themselves. At the end of the day, I'm gonna read this thing for how I read it, and I will tell you right now my biasness on how I feel about something. If I don't like something, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If I like something, I will tell you straight up. Whether you agree with it or not, it is what it is, bro. But me personally, I need Kuma back. I need Bonnie to be able to have a father in her life, bro. Simple as that. Anyways, I'm fairly certain hover tech should be feasible on Elbaf. And then, oh, that's so cute. I just realized their body was there the whole time. Yo, my daughter, bro. Yo, that's actually so adorable. I was like wondering, like, wait, why the hell is something wrong with his helmet or whatever? And Bonnie was just literally chilling. Bro, that's actually so cute, man. Come on, bro. She just like followed like this. You're like, yo, huh? Come again? Don't you feel it? Over there. Over here, back there. This place is teeming with energy. It's all around us. Have you never tried harnessing anything stronger than cola to yourself? Oh wait. Have you never tried harnessing anything stronger than cola to power yourself? That is some interesting. Now, here's the thing. I know we've been talking about the idea of the green blood and stuff as well. I think going back to Egghead, people were saying that maybe there's a chance that he might do something with that or whatever. The energy thing's interesting because I'm pretty sure they're near the laboratory where we were left off with them before and stuff, right? So I imagine that's going to be the thing. But this is some interesting tech I can see here that's going to help boost up Franky, which would be nice to see. But I want to see the Gundam. I want to see the Gundam most, first and foremost. Yeah. Oda somehow finds a way to give Franky some love. You'd love to see it. Renewable energy. Yeah. That's what it basically feels like. It basically feels like that right now. But hey, I'll take it, man. If I can get Franky to be able to ascend and go to new heights, bro, I'll gladly take it. No problem for me, man. And then you see right there from Franky after he's like, huh? I love it, bro. I think, bro, I'm sorry. Bonnie is just so adorable, bro. How can anybody, like, hate this character whatsoever, bro? I don't understand, man. If you don't like Bonnie, you don't like Tama, you in my bag races, bro. Simple as that. Whoa. The flames have grown so much. By the way, because I went to the Kubari part or whatever to get the chapter and stuff. So if everything should be in order, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Super. You already know, man. The real Frankies. Yeah. Oda for a cleaner world. He wanted planet Earth to her prime self. That's facts. The real Franky arc. Yeah, I mean, you could say that too. I think though, like Egghead really should have been that, but even then. Whoa. The flames have grown so much. So yeah, so it's already getting to a point right now where it's gonna be a little bit tedious. This is a nightmare. I mean, do they know? It's literally what killing his ability is, right? Though, you know what I'm saying? I like Bonnie. I have my issues with Thomas usage by Oda, not the character itself. Yeah, the usage and stuff. I definitely see. Even like the volume itself, agreed, bro. I just nodded too, bro. That's what it did. The volume nodded too, bro. That's what I'm saying. As I get this thing back in order because we want to make sure this is in good graces. I definitely understand with the usage stuff that's there and everything, but like I made my peace with it. The character though, Thomas go to his helmet. Anyways, this is a nightmare. The world really might be ending today. Did you see that thing? That dragon so big, it even dwarfs Kaido. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves, bro. I think in this conversation, I think I remember for who exactly was saying it. In general, people were saying he was in the top 10 low-key. But maybe potentially in that 6-7 range and stuff. And I know someone's going to bring the damn joke up and everything. But at least like better than 3 characters within that range. If that is the case, if we put Loki up against Kaido, who wins in that fight? Y'all let me know. That is a universal fact, lads. Yep, that is. Man, I'm going to hate this break. Oh, is it a break week coming up, Arnav? Oh, no. Oh, man. You know what? I don't mind you telling me because usually I don't like knowing ahead of time and stuff. But you know what? I'll let it slide, whatever. Because, like, whatever. Yeah, it's I would assume, though, because we got 3 chapters in a row. So it kind of had to be. Yeah. It's all in order, Wheezy? Okay, bet. Loki around the 6-7 range. Yeah, I would say, yeah. That's something we have to definitely do as an updated top 30 and stuff at some point in time. But yeah. Then again, it wasn't Luffy on... Wait, then again, wasn't Luffy on its back? Does that mean it's on our side? Usopp. I get it, though. Like, this is pretty crazy to be realizing what's going on. But, brother, lock in and get ready, bro. I need you to start letting the Thule loose. That dummy's always pulling some reckless stunt. I love it. By the way, I don't know if y'all have been peeping the game and stuff between the season 2 cast and stuff with their stuff in Japan or whatever, right? Shout out to Emily Rudd. I'm telling you right now, there has never been a more perfect person to be casted as Nami. We won. We just won. Shout out to Emily, man. Let me see. Back on track. That dummy's always pulling some reckless stunts. You ready, Zeus? Okay. Now, this is something I do want to highlight real quick because this has been talked about before as well. And I forget to bring it up and stuff, but it's like, yeah. Zeus is still with Nami. Does this also tell us right now that Big Mom is in fact alive still? Yes or no? Because I do think, though, there's a potential chance that they may still be around if Zeus is around. If Zeus wasn't around, they'd be gone. But I do like the idea that someone else already might have gotten Big Mom's dough through, which is why Zeus is still around. But that is true. California Penguin. By the way, how you doing, fam? It's probably like early right now for you in the morning, I think. Because you had Kaido top 1. I'm not sure. Kaido classes Loki and everything but size. But I have the fight be high diff in Kyle's favor. Maybe, yeah. If Lilith is dead, Zeus would not exist anymore. I don't know, because it depends on what happens with the homies and stuff after, right? If they allow it to like exist post-user or whatever and stuff, like if it was like a quick swap, whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. Oda can do whatever he wants and stuff with it, so it all depends. Yeah, I'm good to go. Let's hurry. This will be sticky. This will be tricky, but at least we don't have to worry about the kids anymore. Yo, they've been saying, hey, we don't worry about no damn kids and stuff. Hey, man, shout out to the kids, though, bro. The kids and them, the citizens of Elbath, they did their thing, man. Wano, take lessons, man. That's how you're supposed to do it. Saul. Okay, so now we're going to go see. So, yeah, so Robin going to see where Saul and my boy, man. Oh, man. Let me see. Yeah, bro. Now he got, man. Summers did his thing to him, bro. I hope, listen, the only reason why I'm kind of hoping that Summers isn't fully dead is that Robin gets him out of here, man. Pretty much that. I'm not doing well. I needed this chapter today in the JJK episode. Hey, California Penguin, I'm praying for you, brother. I hope everything will be okay. And I promise you right now, the anime for JJK hoop this week. And hopefully Oda does too for the rest of this chapter. By the way, we have 30-some people in here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Like the stream, man. I heard a crazy theory, rumor going around within the chapters and episodes and stuff that if you guys actually like the streams that go on and stuff with the videos, the chances of it being some godly content ends up happening. I don't know. You tell me, man. So anyways. Sorry. I got no business lying around here at a time like this. Are you okay? Here we go. Come on, Zeus. This is urgent. What are they about to do? Are they about to like zap him, like kind of like a clearance and stuff? You know what they do in the hospital, whatever. Probably. Read this where? Google. We are in fact eating, man. Shadows 57 joins the crew. Welcome, crew. Thank you for that sub, man. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're subbed. You get rated out. And yeah. The homies are a person specific. The ones Caramel made die of the main. Yeah, that's true. That probably is true. Scale. That probably is true. Let me see. Are you okay? Yeah. So so this is urgent. So yeah. So they're gonna try and like do a little clearance thing. I think on Saul. Oh my god. Okay, I thought that was what Zeus did immediately off rip. I was about to say you might be dead. You might be dead. Hold on. Let me go back one, bro. That is crazy. Bro, look at this, man. We got to put out... Oh, it's the fires. Yeah, it's the fires. I'm about to say. I don't care if you're a fireman. I don't care if that's your classification for the rest of the series. Get to work, brother. Get to work. Go get that water, boy. Leave it to me, Nami. I saved up plenty of water like you asked. Okay. W Zeus and W Nami idea. At least helping out here. That's our perfect Nami-san. She's ready for anything. Pouring rain. And you see, I love how it actually has the face down there from Zeus and stuff. Like they're about to go into action and everything too. Like just like the pulling effect it has on that. Tempo. And then boom. So the water coming down right there. The rain saving both the library itself and the school. Love to see it. By the way, Biblo should actually still be somewhere around. No? He's a glorified fireman. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Nami is in Big Mom. Hey, I trust her, bro. Well, yes. I that in that sense, yes. But in terms of mastering Zeus, yeah. Please let this work. Nami, Zeus. Is that rain? Rah, go away, yo. Hey, this wasn't part of the deal. Who said you could put out the fire? And then I'm hold on, what? Oh, killing him. I'm about to say, bro. I'm looking at this creature that you pulled up on and something like, what? Where's the creature talking? Okay, Usopp, the time is here, brother. Please get me something right here against killing him, bro. Yeah, a monster. Watch out, Zeus. Oh, actually, no. I shouldn't really be saying killing him. If you guys have been here for a minute, you know it's Mushu. Let's be honest with ourselves, bro. It's Mushu, bro. I gotta remember my man's place. And he's like, huh? Our terms were clear. You were meant to forsake all this world history crap. Okay. Never mind, Usopp. We're giving this one to Robin. By the way, we have 40 some people in here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Like the stream, man. All right. Yeah, okay. And then that thing, I guess, did a little hover, like attack into the section that's over here. Zeus. Or actually, no, he went for Zeus. Zeus caught a headbutt right there, like Zidane style. Is that a snake? No. It's a Lindworm? Lindworm? Lidworm or Lidverm? Like because you know sometimes with the W's you just never know. But I think it's a worm. Yeah, Lindworm. What I find most scary, a Lindworm. Yo, look at this thing, bro. That is hideous. Ew, look at his tongue. That is hideous, bro. Y'all seeing this, man? Nah, bro. That is actually nasty, dog. Yo, that brother, yo, bro. That boy looking for a little sandwich or something, man. That boy hungry, but yo, you gotta go, man. You a nightmare. Wait, did he consume it? Oh my god, yo, he ate him. He was our last hope to put out the flames. Who is that guy? He must be one of the 3 demons. Okay, so I guess, yeah, that's how they're gonna classify Summers, Gunko, and Mushu. Okay, the ODCs are engaging. Huh? Okay, so now we're gonna go back probably to Franky and them. And then you see the thing going off, okay. Thermal energy absorption. And then you see the fwing. It's like, it's almost like a destructo disc in some ways. And then it looks like, I think it's water or whatever it is in there. Foosh, foosh, foo, crackle, crackle. What is it, bro? Is this, you know what this reminds me of? Like those Oreo cookies and stuff that you would buy at like the convenience store or whatever it is and stuff. But it has like little like bullet hole thingy whatever for it, like little bazookas and stuff. What is that thing? And killing him just noticing it. Oh, okay. Okay, hey, bro, that's actually not a bad shout, man. The flames are out. What the? Everything's frozen, bro. So you see, like the whole thing is basically like preserved in like ice and stuff, whatever, to kind of like hold it off. So it's kind of like, you know, like freezer burn. I guess that's the only way I can think about it and stuff. But that's actually kind of dope. That's actually kind of dope, though. Nah, good ideas there from Lilith and by close association with Franky as well, right? Franky, my boy, resembles Frieza's ship. It kind of does a little bit, yeah. That was him and Lilith. Not big facts, big facts. That's smart thinking right there. So yeah, so they're able to protect it, but obviously they gotta be careful because, you know, ice breaks. Kind of we saw with Aokiji. When he freezes somebody, gotta be very delicate with them and everything. So yeah. Huh? What happened? Seems like they did it. Hey, look at bro. Look at Saul, bro. On 1 foot right now, bro. He's struggling, man. Goddamn. Someone get him some help. The fires in the school and the library, they've all been extinguished. It seems like they did it. Even calamities are ultimately just clumps of energy. Yeah, so hey, this Lilith dub right now. Hold on, man. We got a little MVP. A callback to Kuzan. Yeah, it really does feel like that in some ways, bro. That's actually so dope, bro. Franky, take this for a whirl. And then you see my daughter right there on the side, okay? Grabs onto... What? Oh, yo. You know what's actually nuts about this? Because I know some people are going to classify this in the same thing as the... as Gaara's like sand bottle that he has where he keeps like his beasts and stuff. Y'all have ever had pomegranate juice? I think it's what's called pomegranate bottles and stuff. I forget what the name of the brand is. That bottle is literally to a T to those type of bottles. Or better yet, if you've actually watched Free Ren and you know about that bottle that Free Ren holds and stuff, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hold up. This bottle looks like it's gonna burst. Yep. I call it Super Vega Cola. All right. Your internal structure is truly magnificently designed. You're at least on par with the Pacifista. Now, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Because listen, the Pacifista, if it was the beginning of the time skip, when we come off of it, hey. But now it's like we've kind of grown past them, I would imagine. So yeah. Free Ren's briefcase, it kind of does. Yeah, the one in the bottle, yeah. Franky got that McDonald's Sprite. Hey, but my boy got a little bit of that walk, bro. That's like, yo, can you imagine? That's literally what Franky has, bro. They'll just pass him a little bit of that dirty Sprite. Hey, bro. Shout out to DS2, man. Shout out to Future, bro. And I can confirm right now, I'm not drinking the dirty Sprite, so y'all got chill. Y'all got chill. But I was shocked to learn that you managed to run yourself on plain old cola. Yo, they were saying you was off that old yak, bro. I'm about to put you on some new game. Listen good now. Your fuel is your passion. When you use this stuff, your power will explode. Dude, are we? Yo, it's actually nuts. We went from getting Brook gas, which is still coming along the way. We're also now getting Franky gas, literally on the way. Oda, we might need you to do something ASAP right now when it comes to Usopp and by extension Chopper, because we're about to leave some folks in the dust. It's not looking good, bro. It's really not looking good. Franky became a Kari, bro. Hey, he might, bro. A robot at very advanced machine. It is though, but it's like, yeah, the complexity of the thing, whatever itself it is, right? It's so... Oh, don't... Yo, come on, Oda. Oh, man, Oda... So Zeus is stuck in the belly of this Lindworm, bro. He just chilling there. That's stupid, bro. Wow, it's so dark. Nami, save me. Zeus, I'm coming. And then you see right there Mushu up in the air floating around. Saul, can you make it to the library? Wheeze. Of course I can. Robin, you must be worried sick. All that history was left to us by O'Hara. Yeah, but I mean, the other thing is, though, is like with Robin, she still has a bunch of her power left to her. So wouldn't she be able to use her powers just to climb over to where she needs to be with the library and stuff? But I mean, if there's unless there's like a sneaky pathway or whatever to try and get Mushu out of here, then fair enough. And then you see a look on his face afterwards, ... The power of the library, Dream Demon. Don't give them even the faintest glimmer of hope. And that thing, I'm telling you right now, I think it's like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. That boy about to go, like trying to bite into that thing, man. That, yo. Roar! A new world can only be born by severing things like history. Would not be surprised if that is a comment that was made in the Void Center at some point in time. Wouldn't surprise me. And you see him getting his mask on and stuff after. You know what that means, though. The Sunny is getting an upgrade as well. By proxy, that's a good call, Boise. That's a good call right there. It's definitely going to get one of those upgrades that it definitely needs. I mean, coming off of this arc, though, especially with the Atom Wood and all that, the Sunny has to get those upgrades for what's about to come. So, for sure. The Weakling Troll left in the dust. I'll say it right now, it's looking like the Weakling duo. I'll say it right now, it's looking like the Weakling duo, bro. Because Nami, at the very least, is showing me something. She's at least trying to put in work. That's, even if it's not a combattle, like, feat, but at least, like, it's doing stuff right now that's going to help out everybody that's there. What's Usopp and Chopper doing? Really nothing right now. You know? Nami, leave Zeus to me. He'll cough him right up after a strike from my fist. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, look at Jimbe. Yeah, shout out to Michael Phelps, bro. My boy out there, he trying to get a little stroke in and stuff, whatever. Water stroke, bro. Water stroke, bro. Whoa, is that a fishman? They really are the most repulsive race in the world. Now, let me keep it $1.50 with y'all with some change. Let me keep it $1.50 with y'all with some change. We were just laughing right now about Jimbe Fishman, you know, with the swimming and all that. And he made it a bad comment right there. Are we going to ride with that? Or are we going to big up the boy? Because if we big up the boy, hey, Jimbe, you got to do what you got to do. Discrimination, we don't do that here. I don't give a damn if your name Mushu. We getting you out of here, boy. If anyone's going to gag, it'll be me. Good thing I brought my mask. Yeah, he has to go. He has to go. He has to go, yo. Off literally one panel. Enough reason. Yeah, nah. The Mushu gimmick, bro, you're out of here, bro. Get out, man. Let me see. That elitist attitude and gross ideology is typical for a celestial dragon. Yo, Sanji is spinning, bro. Talk to him, boy. Oh, yo. Look, I'm not even going to read it yet. I'm not going to read it yet. But I just clocked right now. We have come full circle. By the way, we have 52 some people in here, bro. I appreciate y'all coming through. Yo, this just came full circle for me right here. Y'all remember back in Fishman Island? Y'all remember what happened in Fishman Island at the very beginning of actually towards the end of the arc, I would say. Middle sections, whatever. Remember Sanji said Jimbe gotta die because of what happened with Nami and stuff, and they learned everything that happened, right? The way Sanji is coming in for his new mans. This is W roundabout. Because it was understandable how he felt at the time and stuff because of what he learned with Nami going back then and everything. So strong emotions, they're there. But now that you're dapping up, now that you're doing gang signs and stuff together, bro, you whipping up food in the kitchen for him. I love this. This is good stuff there from Sanji, man. Like character-wise, this is really good for him. You must really be cut. Wait. You must really be out. Yo, the text is probably bothering me, or probably like this. Let me get this out the way. Yo, y'all can see me steal anyway, so let me do this. You really must be out of touch if you didn't even recognize a former warlord like Jimbe. Bro, what boy's been? Yeah, I'm sorry, volume. It's hey, man, GG's, bro. You stood as long as you could, bro. Go read the chapter, man. But he's spit right now, boy. He's like, yo, you talking down on a former warlord, bro. What are we saying right now? Nice connection. Oh, for sure, Callie. For sure, bro. I'm telling you. When I noticed that really off rip, I'm like, hold on a sec. Fishman Island, the disrespect and stuff, or, you know, the feelings, how they were out, that's actually great, man. They're bros now. They really are. Marnie Mughal is subbed up. Welcome to the crew, fam. Thank you for that sub, fam. Thank you for that sub. Now you're going to do... Yeah, so now how are you going to pay for insulting a member of our crew? Nah, bro, give my belts. Give up belts, boy. And listen, one more. We're one more away from a belt spread, Sanji. I don't think... Listen, I could be wrong. Y'all have to confirm or not if you've been in the streams. Have we done a belt spread yet? for Sanji Devin Smoke? Have we done a belt spread for Sanji Devin Smoke? He may not have the D, but let's be honest, the boy's packing, right? But let's be honest ourselves though right now, right? He might get a belt spread today. The way things are cooking, bro, he might get one. How about I kick a hole in that prestigious mask of yours, bro? That boy is actually cutting a promo right now, man. Monster Trio aura and activity, bro. Facts, man. Big facts. Big super, bro. Big super D-La. Let's go, bro. And then my boy coming in super. My jumping powers. Bro, look at the hops. Look at the hops, bro. Yo, they was treating my mans out here like he was Nate Robinson, bro. Like, you don't even got them. You don't got the hype. And now he got the little jumper on him and stuff, bro. Oh, no, it's over, man. Nah. Wait, basketball-wise, though. Basketball-wise, no Vince Sanji. This is Black Leg D Sanji. Hey, we take that, too. If this, we got to put respect on him. My boy got a jumper on him now, too, bro. He got new knees. He out here, bro. He about to do that thing, man. My jumping power is unreal. All my muscles are raring to go. With this boost, my monster. With this boost, any monster. Okay. With this boost, any monster that crosses me is gonna be crying for mercy after just one hit. My boy said one hit, and we got it, bro. One hit is all it takes, bro. Hold on, let me just fix this right here because I saw a little buffer on my side. Let me know if we good. We good. Okay, there we go. Anyways, yeah, one hit. My boy said, bro, he pulled up a Nas. He said, yo, one shot is all it takes, bro. One take. Super strong fishman karate secret technique. Ah, bro, go get a triple threat. Ifra Jimbe. Nah. Come here, bro. Yo. Y'all know what it is. Bro. Listen, bro, you've been in this channel for a minute. You know it's loading, bro. Listen, we're about to hit this belt spread. As soon as I see that double spread, boy. Yo, look at this worm, bro. The worm just like yo, why you hit the side eye like that, bro? You like, yo, you don't know about hitting, boy. Yo. Yo, I'm saving that panel. I don't care, bro. That's gonna have to be a new Abby. That thing is so stupid. Oh my god, I just peeped right there, bro. Look at killing him. Bro, he got right in front of the spin. Oh no, load me that page. Oh. Oh my god, what the hell is this attack, bro? They body the worm, bro. Yo, Dexter's laboratory. Oh, now we're touching into culture, bro. Oh no, the score just keeps on rising at this point, bro. Bro, they keep on raising the score, bro. Yo, by the way, I see we have 53 some people in here, but I only see 13 likes, bro. Let's run up the scoreboard right now, bro. If y'all trying to see the Straw Hats get a remontada, like the stream, bro. Like the stream. Very important you do that, man. Kanji's choices also reflects this. Okay. So, Dexter. And then at the bottom, you see right there, with boom! With Jimbe right there, Vagabond Drill. From the bottom top. And then from up top, which I'm assuming it's got to be Frank. Let you know, Franky's with Dexter. Vagabond Drill there was for Jimbe. And then Sanji's right here. I'm always going to mispronounce the French, so I apologize. So, oui. Concasse. Oh my god. Yo, he domed him. Bro, he burst his bubble. Oh, nah. That's that, yo. Sanji, you know what, man? I did a bell spread for the triple threat, bro. I have to listen, bro. For what you just pulled off right there, brother. Hey, man. Black Leg D Sanji, ladies and gentlemen. Clap it up, y'all. Clap it up, man. Clap it up, y'all. What a special character, brother. What a bro. Yo, if you listen, bro, y'all have been here for a minute and you know how I feel when it came to Sanji at the time when I was covering One Piece and stuff. To see where we come from then to now, man, this is growth, bro. As you get older, man, you start seeing things on a different avenue. You know what I'm saying? And now it changes, bro. But I like this, bro. So Franky and Jimbe took care of the Lindworm, and then Sanji came in just bodied. Look at that, bro. He domed his head in. Like, yo, is that not crazy? Turn him into a what? Acrydion? I hope I have a thing. Yeah, he said fuck racism, not facts. We deep enough already into the stream as well. We can get away with a curse here and there. Absolutely. Fuck racism. Fuck homophobia. Y'all know what it is, man. Any form of discrimination, we ain't here for that. We ain't here for that, bro. But you see that Lindworm just goes full of head off. I took the top off. I get it like hot sauce. Like, yo. Ew, bro, what a chapter this is being right now. Okay, so now switching over down to the West Village. So we're Dory and Brogy still in their forms and stuff, I think. West Village, demonic giant warrior pirates. Man, Dory and Brogy up there chilling. Well, chilling more, but, you know, causing a mayhem and stuff. As you see, like, the troops are all trying to attack where Ja Rule and them are. Okay, and then versus the Warriors of West Village. So Zoro, Ja Rule, Haruden, and then Stanson. Stan the Lariat Hansen. Shout out to him, man. But yeah, it's going to have to come down to these guys. With their regeneration, we could keep cutting them down over and over for eternity. And every one of them is a familiar face. Just seeing them GT? Seeing them GT pains us too? Am I reading this wrong? What in God's name is he talking about? Just seeing them GT hurts. Just seeing them get hurt pains us too. I think that's what it means. Seeing them get hurt. That's supposed to be get. That makes a lot more sense. I think they forgot a letter. They forgot a letter. Just seeing them get hurt pains us too. That makes way more sense. Okay. What the hell can we do to stop this, bro? What is these scenes? I wish it was in double spread form to see like how crazy this the environment they're in right now is. But it's just like, damn, bro, they're really in the thick of it, man. Yeah, it's supposed to be get. Yeah, I don't know why it felt weird like that. But yeah. Oh god. So yeah, they're just going crazy at this point, bro. We have to find a way to save these guys through Conqueror's Hockey or something. I don't know. Captain Dory, Captain Brogy. Dory, are you still in there? Wheeze. I'm barely hanging on. Brogy. Man. Bro, so they're still it's almost like we're rocks, bro. It really is someone like rocks, bro. Damn, man. They're conscious enough to realize the situation that they're in, but they can't do anything about it. And again, like I said, with this Domi Reversity thing, I know people hate it and stuff for whatever reason and everything, but I do think, though, that it has to do with, like, the fact that they are not Delphi users. And until we see an actual Delphi user get put in the Tsukunomi that is this, then we're going to see the real amplifications of it and all that. And Zoro notices it. He has to have noticed it. We're in utter disgrace. How could we ever allow such mindless insults against an esteemed elder like Ja Rule to cross our lips? Taking his head would stain our honor for generations. Right. It never should have come to this. We're in agreement then. Of course we are. Farewell, partner. We'll never yield to these demons. A whole century of duels. We had a grand time of it together. Didn't we? Oh, please, bro. No. We are warriors of Elbaf. No. Oh my god, are you serious, bro? Oh my god, no, man, you can't. That's not a take backseat, bro. That's not a take backseat, bro. Bro, they took their domes off. Clean. There's nothing left for us but to die with pride. Man, bro, these are some OGs, bro. Bro, how long have we been known these dudes, man? Oh my god. Nah, bro. Is Oda actually gonna be with it though? Let's be honest though. Is Oda gonna be really with it to see it happen? Chiefs. Thud thud. Dory. Bro, look at the reaction on Zoro. Yo, it's not like they were to the same cookout all the time and everything, but he know them, bro. He know them. How long have we been with the story? How long have we known them? For him, that reaction like that, that's how you know it means something to him, man. Captain Dory, Captain Brogy, why did they do that? And then turn. Huh? What happened here? What happened here? They chopped the heads. The heads seemingly fell over. But it looks like they're back as is. I'm a bit confused. I am a bit confused. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. That is, oof. Okay. Okay. What? You're both back to normal. Their heads are even back in place. Okay, let me before I even turn this page, because obviously, of course, it's gonna require me to just do a little bit of thinking. So I'm making sure I'm the same path of line of thinking right now that I should be on. This feels like a convenient timing thing more than anything, because it's like if you just take off the heads, like they just did right now, what stopped Rocks from not dying in the way that they did? When that could have been the way you could have done it the whole time. There is another idea, but I'm gonna wait to read the chapter further before I even make any claims. There were different mechanics from Emu. There could be that. Could be that. I don't know. Something in my head tells me something else, but I have to read. I have to read. We have to read. I don't want to make assumptions until I read the whole chapter. Because it's not good to do those. Yeah, their heads are back in place. Then that means, for them to be saying, then that means. Okay. I mean, the shot here is nice and all, but let me put it like this. Let me read the chapter first, and then I'll speak on the thought that I have in mind right now, because this looks like to be the last page. Death breaks the demonic curse. Our gruesome corpses weren't a pretty sight for you all, but it seems your body returns to working shape the moment you're flipped back. There's no need to hold back. And now we know we just need to land fatal blows and they'll be restored. And that means lopping off their heads will work. We can even gouge their hearts out. But that's totally out of that's totally out of the question. I mean, they're our friends, right? So we can go all out against the rest. Huh. This shot is absolutely cold, but I need to say my thoughts for what I'm about to say in just a moment of time. And they're like, huh? Hey, get all the kids back home. They shouldn't be here. I kind of feel bad. Yo, that boy is ready to go to war, bro. That's all it is, man. That boy is ready to go to war, bro. Yeah, this is really breaking my heart. Mine bleeds for them, honestly. My chest aches too. We're all very reluctant, but you guys better brace yourselves. The Warriors square up and then break week next week. Okay. So let me get the thought in my head first before we go into the review well, we're gonna go into the review portion of stuff, so we'll go ahead and talk about it real quickly. So let's go. As we saw in this chapter right here, it really comes down to the pride and stuff of the Elbathians and all that. That's like the main thing for it. Vegapunk has found a way to be able to make, I should say Lilith, but realistically, come on, it's Vegapunk still. They found a way to make Franky a lot better with the cola and everything that's there. So we're about to see them get the level up that they should. Nice to see Bonnie also in the chapter too. Just a little reactions of them just kind of like playing around with it. It's adorable. I love that stuff. Now, everything that happened afterwards with Zeus trying to help out and stuff, Nami trying to help out and everything. The Lindworm comes in, stops all that from happening. They try to do the thing, but Chopper, Usopp, I need better from y'all. Y'all gotta do something soon. All right. As it progresses, we get to see the OCD go into action, freezing up everything that's around there, stopping, killing him from doing what he was about to do, burning away the school, burning away the library and all that. I'm curious to what's going on with Biblo, though, because Biblo, we didn't really get to see much at all. And we're in terms of stats, I can't really see in the chapter like if he was there or not. So maybe we'll learn something afterwards. But the Cola stuff is very interesting that we're about to get into Franky, and he's going to get that level up, which he rightfully deserves. And not to mention for himself, also feel like the Sunny is due for that upgrade. We kind of been of the mindset for the Adam Wood and all that, so we knew it's going to come in time. But the Super Vega goal, like, I do feel like we're going to see something where Sanji or Franky's going to experiment with different types of cola. He might pour in some wok. I don't know. He might be doing that. But we're going to find out in due time. Now, we got this upgrade for him. Love to see it. However, we fall into the trap of killing him, discrimination, the racismo. That doesn't cut here, man. So Franky, Jimbe, Sanji, specifically Sanji. To me, that's my highlight of the chapter, because obviously we're going to go into the stuff afterwards. But this is a huge highlight for me with Sanji, because obviously we know how he felt back in Fishman Island towards Jimbe because of all the stuff they learned about with Nami, their time with the Sun Pirates, or with Arlong's pirates and stuff, and just in general his connection to Arlong and everything, right? To see Sanji and the mindset that he had at the time with Jimbe and what it's evolved into right now, that listen, you disrespected one of my crew, one of my boys. We're in the same set. We banged the set. You're not doing that. And they all came in there and did their thing, man. And Sanji just booming, killing him in his dome. We love to see that, man. So Sanji, I think for me, MVP of the chapter, me personally, definitely gets that. The double spread, really the triple threat was absolutely amazing there. So shout out to them. But the later half of this chapter, though, into the Dory and Brokey stuff, I legitimately thought that was the end. That was gonna be GG's. The way that they were whole panning this stuff out, but they had the heads cut off. Only we return to their bodies, to which we see them at the end of the demons and all that. But it's tough, man, to understand exactly what Oda's trying to do here without calling this directly a retcon or an ass pull until we see more of what's going on. Because I can understand there's going to be some people, rightfully so, that are going to be frustrated about what they're seeing here. Because it's like, what are we doing, right? Because initially the thought that I had in my mind before we got to this last page was a timing thing where it's like they go and cut their heads off and something is stopping Imu, like in the moment or whatever, that tells her Domi Reversi you can't do what you're doing because of whatever. That's the initial thought process that I had, that the Domi Reversi for whatever reason had stopped in the moment because Imu was being interfered with, which means that they can't control what's going on, what's ever happening, right? That's what I thought. Not the case. So it seems like from what Oda's saying here is that if, as long as you can go and start landing fatal blows and chopping whatever, you can restore them. But it feels weird to say that it makes sense because of how things went with Rox. Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but when Rox died, was he still in his Domi Reversi form? Yes or no? Because that's the only thing I can say that would save some semblance there for Oda, because otherwise I would be of agreement with you guys. This definitely feels very weird, and I don't know how to feel about that. And not to mention, doing this going into a break week is going to cause a lot of pain. So, yeah, I would say this was turning into a really, to me, like, it's so tough, bro. This chapter was moving into a really great direction until you got to this portion right here. So I think for me personally, I can say this was a good chapter with a controversial ending. That's the best way I can put it. I don't know numbers wise, because anyone could throw a number and you can dissatisfy whatever, but that's where I'm coming from. I felt this was a good chapter for the majority portions until you got to the end and it just went full controversial. But yeah, that's pretty much where I think about the chapter itself, and we'll go into the discussion right now. Which, if you guys have anything you want to talk about with the chapter itself, please let me know. I'm gonna read some comments right now to see what you guys are saying, and let me know what you guys are feeling right now at the moment in time about what we just seen right here. So yeah, let me do this. Let me just move this down a little bit, and then yeah. So. By the way, I appreciate everybody who has been coming through for today's stream. I know it's like last second that we said what time it was going to be happening and all that. But hey, man, at the end of the day, we are here and the chapter was out. So here for this discussion, of course. But yeah, let me just see right now what y'all are saying at the moment. So let me go up. Where is it? Yeah, Marvel Zombies, but One Piece version. The immortal selves, return them to their mortal selves. Plot convenience to cancel, don't reverse. That could be something, but it's like, I feel like there's got to be more. I gotta feel there's a little bit more to this. There were different mechanics when it comes to emo. I saw that part from Cowley. I mean, yeah, I mean it's weird. I have to see how that all played out. I hear Potato. Well, by the way, shout out for coming through, Potato. I feel like in order to get Conqueror's Hockey, you must strive to be a king. Luffy has been claiming he will be king of the pirates, and Zoro claimed to be the king of hell. He did say that. He did say that at one point, so maybe that's how he was able to. But then again, I don't know though. Do you think that he was able to like put that king of hell in that moment for them, whatever, and stuff like for that to happen? Unless that's not what we're correlating to, whatever. But like, I don't know. Like, I feel like Conqueror's Hockey has to be in play when it comes to this stuff, especially with the way that Roger and Garp were talking about this originally. But yeah, well, I do need to see the comment though that some were saying. But like I said though, was Zebek in his demon form when he died, or who was he out of it? Because I have to go back and look at the chapter and stuff to see what the thing was. But yeah, if anyone has like their own comments and stuff on the chapter, please let me know so we can converse and feel what the stance is right now. So question, did rocks go back to normal before the Holy Knife? That's what I was asking, D-Law. That's what I'm asking. I don't know if anyone, you know what? Let me check for myself real quick. Let me just do this. One sec. Let me actually just see for myself real quickly, because I want to make sure that what chapter was it again? What chapter y'all remember it was on? It was when it happened. Let me see. Was it 11? No, it wasn't 1160. No, it was a little bit further ahead. It was like 3 chapters after. We were like 1163. Let me see. It was like right after. Yeah, so it was like 1166. 1166. Yeah, he looks like he's not in that form anymore. I don't see the wings. I don't see the thing. He might not be in that form. Let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit. Yeah, no, he's not in that form. Guys, he's not in that form. So you know what? I'm going to keep a $155 with some change, man. Maybe there's something there from Oda that he's trying to tell us where it's like, okay, because that's the thing, really, bro. They got him out of that form, and then that's how it happened. So, I mean, he was out of the form when he got killed by Garland. Yeah, so that could be the thing, though. That could be the thing, headshot. Right? Woo Kim. Yo, that's a fire name. Hold on. Woo Kim with the sub. Thank you for the sub, man. Welcome to the crew. That is a fire name. I'm going to remember that one, bro. Hey, listen, if you chat right now, I might get you a mod just off the fire name, man. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie. That's a fire name, man. What was I about to say? Yeah, I mean, because it's the thing. It's like we kind of found out that Zebek wasn't even in the form when he did die. So they were able to pop him out. But did they use Conqueror's Hockey, though, for that? That's my only thing. Because it looks like they just swung And it is what it is. I don't think it's ever been confirmed that Dory and Brogy have conquers, right? I don't think they have conquers whatsoever. So maybe I don't know. Maybe there's something else that we may not know about, whatever, entirely when it comes to it. I don't know. I don't know, man. Also, I really love that headshot. That we gotta start spamming that one. I don't know what. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out the one. Yeah, that we gotta start spamming that one for sure. When we every time we get a new sub, bro, we gotta start using those, bro. That's definitely for us, man. That and the locks. I don't like Aspos or retcons in general. This isn't a good one. Here's the thing, though, Scale. The thing is, I can't call it an Aspal or retcon, is because in chapter 1166 or whatever it was, they literally show that he's out of that form. So if they were able to land a fatal, lethal, like, you know what I'm saying? If you land, like, it could be a head cut, it could be a boom to the heart, it could be whatever. If that can do that to get you there, then you're fine. With Harold, though, it's like when he got, that's like the only thing I'm trying to understand with that is that Loki boomed him with the hammer and then he died, right? So there's got to be something a little bit more to explain that there. Otherwise, it's like we are kind of grasping onto stuff right now that's going to make this a lot worse than it really is. You know what I mean? Let me see. I don't think we saw Rox flipping like a reversey piece and he got stabbed by Emu's black tendrils. That they did, but then the way that they died afterwards, Garling and them jumped them afterwards, right? Like, it feels weird, but not necessarily an ass pull. He just doesn't explain it well, so he's wiggle room, do what he wants. And that's the thing. Barnes. I'm gonna go with Barnes because I see the Barnes right there. But Barnes, that's kind of where I'm with it. It's like I don't like it when authors do that too. I'd rather you be like straight up with me when you're telling me these things, or if you're gonna be like, you know, try to hide in whatever. Just don't make it like something where it's like it causes problems down the line. As long as you do the forward thinking for it, you should be good. But this is one of the tough ones where I can understand where people's annoyance is going to come from. And at the same time, going into a break week doesn't help out as well. So, I don't know. People need to stop being Oda's angels and start criticizing him, but constructive criticism only. Well, that's the thing, though, Scale. I think people can criticize him, but I also think you need to have enough facts to criticize the guy. Because I'm not going to lie. There have been too many times I've criticized Oda myself for things that were actually, like, if you actually read the story and stuff, it's actually there and everything. It's going to come down to how you feel about certain stuff. Like, I'll put it this way. If I'm going to have a conversation with somebody about this stuff, it's people who actually read the chapters week to week. It's people literally who read the chapters. If you just read the spoilers and that's all you're doing, bro, we're not having a conversation. I immediately hang up the call. Boom. We're good. But if you actually read the chapters same time as us, that's why we can have these conversations and discuss these things like normal people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. The main consistency is that Rox looked worn out while Dory and Brogy looked healed, but you can chalk that up to Roger and Garp damage tax. That is the thing, though, Barnes. I mean, listen, this is a whole different world. You know, Garp and Roger, what they were doing versus what Dory and Brogy were going through, man. I mean, listen, they were out here facing squads. You know, like, it wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't anything crazy in comparison to what Rox was going through, man. Like, they were going through scrubs. That's really what it was. I think Zebek died in demon form when Garp and Roger did their combo attack and then turned back to normal. I see, that's the thing, Headshot. I think, if anything, more than likely for me, they probably more than likely got out of the form before they were killed, because I didn't see the wings. I didn't see all the other stuff that were around there that had the demon effect to him, because we've been knowing how his hair was all the time with Rock, so it's like, I didn't see the wings. He definitely was out of that form. So, but Zebek was at death's door. Dorian Brogy came back at full health. I mean, that's the thing, though. We don't know how the regen and stuff, like, technically was in that state. So, like, I don't know. There might be something more to it, though. I don't know. Like, that's the thing. Oda has to explain this stuff. I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt on this too much. He has to explain it. Because we have seen the thing what came with rocks and all that. But again, the only thing I can say in their case is, like, remember, giants are a lot different than regular ass people, bro. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I know we like to gas up Rocks and stuff as like, oh, this is one of the strongest characters and whatever, at the end of the day, my man was human. You know what I'm saying? He was a human being. These giants, bro, they're built different. The way they take damage, the way they take pain and stuff is a whole different ballgame compared to all of us. So we can't compare what one character is going through because of what someone else went through. Like, that's the only thing I can look at it from Oda's perspective of him trying to make sense of this. Yeah, Garp and Roger did inflict lethal blows on Zebek. As for Harold, he allowed Loki to kill him. And that's a little bit different too in the scenarios there, right? Oda isn't consistent and he's vague, but that is an excuse for bullshit like this. It is true though. I definitely understand that, yeah. I'm sorry, but I'm really disappointed with the Domir versus situation. What the fuck was that? So one has to die, but just enough to not regenerate and be free from Domir Versi. That's my thing, and I need Oda to explain that too, though. I definitely understand that, Mortimer. I definitely understand that too. Like, it's something that he definitely has to explain at some point in time. Otherwise, it's like it's just gonna cause problems for down the line. And yeah, we gotta fix up on that. But that's all. You know what? Because Sunday I know the Viz comes out, so I'm gonna read the Viz like I normally do, anyways. Anybody else have any other immediate thoughts in regards to what we read about the chapter? You know, talk about your favorite moments, whatever, and stuff after. Before we wrap up things after. Goddamn, I need water today so bad, bro. Like, it's been a long day, bro. But from between streaming today for JJK and I'm doing One Piece right after, man, it's a lot to be locked in for. By the way, hold on. Let me actually check something real quick. I know I'm kind of like diverged into things. What happened to the result with the... Oh, they lost the game! Talking about the Crystal Palace and Tottenham Hotspur game. They just lost 3-1 today, so Spurs look like they're going to be in a relegation battle. Back to One Piece. Let me see. Herald wasn't Domi Reversi, though. God's Night power-up is a little bit different. Yeah, he did get the seal, did controlled to some degree. Wait. Maybe I could be wrong on that. Herald was a Holy Knight, not Domi Reversi, so he died and affected Imu. That's the best one. Okay. So that's, yeah, that is a little bit different. Yeah, you're right. I appreciate the clarification on that. Yeah, so Herald was indeed, so it wasn't Domi Reversi, it was just more so the Abyssal Mark and stuff that was there with Imu, which it does make sense on that. Definitely makes more sense on that. So yeah, I mean, we have to kind of see, I guess, like from Oda, like letting us know how exactly that works or whatever. Imu did stab Zeb back and then turned him into a demon form. That is true, headshot. That did in fact happened. But I don't know though. It's like, it's so weird because it's like I should easily call this out for sure, and it's definitely like a weird thing what Oda's doing. But I don't know. Maybe it's a stronger version of Domi. It could be. It could be that Imu's powers about all stem from the same source, so they shouldn't be too distinct or different. We don't know the complications of what Oda's gonna go with when it comes to how Imu's powers work, especially if we don't know if it's a Delph fruit, if it's like whatever it may be. I don't know. But all I do know is I understand definitely the controversy that's going to come from this chapter and why some people may not be fans of it, which is absolutely fair enough. Because Oda can't really get away with stuff like that, and he really needs to be better at explaining this stuff. But whatever he has, it has to make sense, because otherwise, it is nonsense. It does take away a lot of the stakes of how we should be feeling about these things when the moments kind of happen there. It isn't the first time he's done this, though, and it isn't the last. No, it definitely won't. Yeah. But yeah, our patience, yeah. That is a big thing that Oda has to do a lot better with and stuff, man, because there's only so much nonsense. Like, I'll tell you right now, the moment that man ever loses the support of Japan, he loses everybody, bro. I'll tell you right now, that's what it's going to look like. But anyways, I think we can say right now, really happy with the Straw Hats moments, though. Franky getting a power-up in Vegapunk feel really good. Listen. Like I said, the Sanji moment for me is the moment of the chapter, but I'm so happy to see that Franky is going to get that level up. Again, if he's mixing Wok and Cola and whatever it is, man, Dirty Spray, and he's getting different types of powers coming up, I'm here for it, bro. So I'm hoping Oda actually gets to do that. We get to see these powers in true showcasing there for Franky, so I will be there for that. But Sanji, I love that moment there with him and Jimbe and stuff there, just standing up for his boy and stuff. That's what true friends really be doing. So we'd love to see it, man. Scale, I'm not going to go as far as saying that. To me, that's also absolutely nuts. I'm not going to go as far and say that. There may be instances and stuff where it feels like that, but you will never hear me say those words. Because then I will pull King of Lightning, and you know what that means. Yeah. It is frustrating, absolutely. And we're going to have to sit with this for a couple of weeks at the very least. But hey, man. It is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, it's not going to kill me. It's not going to ruin my life, whatever. But it's going to be something we're going to have to wait and see how that's going to play out and stuff. But again, appreciate everybody who came through today for today's One Piece chapter 1176. I think we had how many people in here at one point? 52 some people. last second notice for a chapter and stuff. I do appreciate everybody who did come through today. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter One Piece. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Your favorite moments, your least favorite moments? What do you make of what we got this week? What are you anticipating to see next chapter? With that being said, I will catch you guys more than likely on Sunday for Kagurabachi for the next chapter. I don't think I have anything planned for Friday. I might use that as just a day off and stuff, just to kind of like recalibrate, work on some stuff. By the way, I did say I was supposed to get the Ichi the Witch video out back in February. We're going to shoot for this month instead. Last second stuff came in the way, but we're going to try and shoot for that. And yeah, if I do find out the exact time and date when the One Piece live action season 2 happens, we'll try and stream it. I'll put a poll down in the community tab afterwards, so let's see what you guys think about, you know, the idea of like if we're going to stream it and stuff afterwards on Twitch. You guys let me know. Came into the end, but great to see some interesting points of view. I take care, Nakamas. Hey, Mortimer, thank you for coming through, fam. Hopefully it won't be the last time, bro. And enjoy yourself a good day, man. But yeah, March 10th, Tuesday morning. Okay, so what we'll do is this. Because there's no way in hell, Tuesday and Wednesday especially, there's no way in hell. On Thursday, we're going to be doing, we're probably going to be doing JJK and stuff anyways. What I'll do instead, we'll do this. Next Friday, when the live action comes out and stuff, we'll probably do the first 4 episodes like early in the day and stuff, because we'll scale, because Saturday I work and Sunday's Kagurabachi. I'm not trying to do double stuff. If there's a break week coming up literally that Friday, I have time for it. We'll see. But yeah, I read Ichi the Witch is so good, Callie. Ichi the Witch is so good. And if there's a way I could be able to find a way to cover it as well somehow on this channel weekly, because I feel like after the recent arc right now, it's been so goated. But yeah, what about Mondays? Dandadan on Mondays. Literally the days I stream, we got something. Sundays is Kagurabachi. Dandadan's on Monday. Thursday's a JJK anime. Friday afterwards, it's One Piece, ideally. That's what I'm saying. Next week is a break week. Yeah, so next Friday is going to be the play. So if we don't have a chapter next Friday, that's what we're going to work for. If it's a couple days after the fact, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. This thing is going to be out for as long as possible, and if people want to tap in, they're not tapping in for the content itself. They're tapping in because they want to see me talk about it too. Descadas is goated. Callie, that's my favorite character in the whole thing. Straight up. Descadas, man. I cannot wait to speak on them. I cannot wait for y'all to see my thoughts on them, man. But yeah, shout out to everybody who came through today. We had a W time. Yeah, I mean, I can also watch on my own time too as well, Scale, but it's like at the end of the day, bro, it's like content is content, and we'll figure it out. But like I said, appreciate everybody who came through. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like the stream if you watch all the way to the end right now. If you're watching from the VOD, you made it all the way here. I appreciate you. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We cover One Piece week in, week out. Break week coming up. We'll see how things go. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Spam away. You know what? Just to make sure, because it was Headshot that posted it. Spam away. Here, I'll put it in the thing. I'll put it in the thing. Let me see if I can get the emoji out actually for this. If I can. Hold on. Where is it? Hearts. There you go. Spam away this one right here, bro. Y'all see this one right here? I think that's good. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Spam this one away as we go out for the... Spam that one away as we go to the outro. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Oda, I'm going to let you get this one off for the time being. The community's going to come after your ass. Amen. You're going to have to hold this. But like I've been saying from time, there's days I will call you out. I will call you a bum. I will call you a bozo. I will say to your face, you are losing your touch. And guess what happens after, guys? We get a fire chapter, as we should. Commodore Laz signing off. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care.